Yeah, I'd say that looks a lot better. Welcome back to Joel's Garage. Today I'm back with the 964. I gotta get this car finished, so stay tuned. First thing I'm gonna do today is I'm going to give this whole side like one complete once over, plus the parts I haven't done yet, like the deck lid, the bumpers, the whole side I did, the roof I also did, but the front bumper I haven't done. So that's what I'll do real quick. Just give it a quick final pass with I guess it would be the rubbing compound. I don't know if you call it that, the swirl remover and scratch remover, and get it all cleaned up. And then onto the other side. I'm gonna hit this spot right here. Let's see what happens there. That's pretty oxidized. So the fiberglass here on this ducktail is not in that great a condition as far as the paint. I got this ducktail many years ago, came used off of another car. I never painted it, it was already black. And actually this is the second car I've had this same ducktail on. So I'll hit it again, get that shine. Definitely better though. Actually, this doesn't look that bad. Here, I have a bunch of streaks. Anyway, it's better. The ducktail was not a huge improvement, but it's getting better. Okay, so the bumper, I can't really get too much in here to let the machine do its work, but it definitely looks better than that. I'll leave it like that for now. I'm not too concerned about that, but it definitely looks better. Now I'm gonna do the rocker on the bottom here. That's just a quick pass. That should be real nice and easy. Then I'll get to that fender again and get the front bumper. I'm gonna pull this mirror out because this gasket, when I put these aero mirrors on, the old gasket left a mark. So I'm gonna pull this mirror out so I can get at that. Maybe once and for all get rid of it. Man, almost sweaty. So I have streaks, as you can see here. That's just built up compound, which will come off when I do the final polishing. Otherwise, I think this side is done. That bumper, you know, what can I do? It's not in that good a shape. That paint is in rough shape. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is open the bonnet so I could get in here, all of this area. Might as well do that side while I'm at it. And then I'll peel the tape off and start hitting this side. I'll probably turn the car around. I have more light on this side of the shop than that side of the shop. So pull the car out, turn it around, bring it back, and do the reverse. But yeah, definitely looking better. And the mirror base, well, there's only so much I can do. I'll leave it like that. It's still much better. Okay, this side is, I guess, as done as it's going to get. So what I'm gonna do now is pull the car outside, I'll flip it around and bring it back in. Now the moment of truth is I'm gonna take the tape off the middle of the car. Let's see what we find. Yeah, I'd say that looks a lot better. Now this paint is far from perfect, has all kinds of imperfections. The only way to get it perfect would be to definitely get something more aggressive, and I don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, look at that. Let's see the back. The difference between that and that. The paint on this ducktail wasn't very good anyway, so I wasn't expecting any miracles. But it definitely looks better. Bumper 2 went from this to that. So I would say it's a win-win. Look at that. I am not gonna lie, that is a lot of work. I can see why they charge so much money for that. It's a lot of work, especially if you're not used to it. I'm not used to doing that. So I'm gonna be sore, I'm sure, for the next couple of days. My arms, everything's gonna be sore. That's a lot of work. With the car turned around and the light being able to hit it from another angle, you can really see the difference. Man, that stuff was scratched up. That clay bar destroyed that paint. So as you can see, the roof is pretty much even. So what I'm saying is that it doesn't take as much work. I did this side, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. I did this side once, actually 2 passes, but you know, at one time. And it's about the same. I'm getting all these little streaks, and this is just compound. It's not scratches in the paint. So instead of sitting here worrying about all those little streaks, I'm gonna get those out when I do the final polish. I'm gonna go over all of this anyway, and then I'll worry about getting all those little streaks. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit here scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing to no avail. All right, coming up next. So the hood, I think, is about as good as it's gonna get. It's pretty even. I think I hit this side once or twice more than this side, but I think it's pretty good. Now, the rest. I got the bumper, the fender. I'll take this mirror off and just work my way back. Fortunately, what's left is the easy part. That was the hard part, because that hood was destroyed. I think that front bumper, there's not really much that can be done about it. I'll hit it one more time on this side, but that's about all I can do. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna start with that fender. Look at the difference. This section has so many rock chips that there's not much I can do. The rest of the fender came out okay. I'm tired. Okay. So I'm not sure if you can see here how it's scratched and hazy to there where it's not. See the difference? In the light, you can really tell the difference. You can see almost that line where I got it. Okay, there's still a bunch of scratches. I don't know if I'll ever get those out. I'm gonna finish the door, the section that's done. I'm gonna hit it one more time, complete, and then I'll move to the quarter. This quarter, well, you can see, it looks horrible. Look at that. Awful. Wow. Okay. Let me finish that door. Piggy! What's up, girl? Lazy dog. Time to hit that quarter. Man, it looks horrible compared to the door. Here's just some compound I didn't take off, but still, look at that. Look at that. Let's see how it comes out. Much better. From that to that. Man, that quarter's nasty. Look at that. Look at those scratches. Improving, but still a ways to go. I gotta hit this section more so that it comes out as nice as this one. Okay, much better. Like I said, it's not perfect. There's still some streaks of compound, which I will get out when I buff it. But what an improvement. Huge improvement. I remember that quarter. Remember what it looked like? Uh-oh. They're making you mad, Piggy. All right, so the hard part is done. Now comes the buffing. I'm gonna use this high-tech yellow wax. It's like some kind of Caranuba stuff, also from Meguiar's. Nothing fancy. Let's see how it comes out. Hopefully this will be much easier, because this you pass on fairly quickly and it should just wipe right off, so I don't have to scrub so hard because my arms are tired. Right, Piggy? Psst, hey, hey, psst. What is that? So I did this side of the roof, and I don't think really you can tell the difference. I think all the wax does is just put a layer of protection on it. So let's move on to the hood and see if you can see the difference on the hood. Okay, so there's really no difference between the side that's been done and the side that hasn't been done. So I'm not going to bore everybody with me polishing the car. I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out. Fortunately, this is a pretty quick process, and I can just get the car done. Then I got to get it outside and wash it to get all this stuff off the windows and just give it a good wash. And here she is out in the daylight. It's the first time I get it out of the warehouse to see it in the sun. So, I mean, like I said, it's not perfect. There's still a bunch of scratches, but it's 1,000 times better than it was before. This, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about all that. That's just years and years of rock chips and wear. But man, it's shiny. You can see the sun. The roof too. The sun is kind of over that way, so this side is in the shade. But man, it looks so much better. I mean, even just looking at my reflection there. Look at that. Wow. All cleaned up, ready for gator crawl. Let's see on this side. Got the inside all done, all clean. Again, I'll get into all of this in another video, but that's what the interior of this car looks like. And that's it. Buffing job on the 964 is complete. So that's going to conclude the video on the buff job on the 964. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I mean, it shines. I don't know if I've ever even seen it that shiny before in the many years I've owned it. I'm just really happy. It was a lot of work. I've been busting at this for the last 2 days. I get home exhausted. I don't know how people do this for a living. I mean, I guess you get used to it, but I haven't gotten used to it. But man, just all the reflections and everything is just I think it came out great, especially considering what it was looking like, you know, just a couple days ago. That paint was destroyed. So I'm really happy with the way it came out. I hope you guys like the videos. I'll get into this car. Don't worry, I've had a lot of people reach out. A lot of people happy to finally see the 964 and the videos. I will make a proper video of this car pretty soon. I'll get working on it. Like I said, I have to make some notes for that. It's not, I can't just hit record and wing it. So stay tuned for that. So please subscribe, like. You'll see more videos on this car. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm off to Gator Crawl. We're doing a rally this weekend, and you know, baby's got to look good. So, all right, again, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.